peeps and fitness friends, I'm Stacy with Get Empowered Fitness, and today is Fitness Friday. So we're going to talk a bit about the gluteals, or the backside of our body. Now the gluteals are one of the most powerful and important muscles of the body, and yet they're often misfiring or misused. This can be caused by sitting in a car or a desk all day, or it can also be caused by poor posture in the way that we hold our center of gravity over our feet. Now these things can cause our muscles to get stuck long or stuck short in a position where they can't properly contract and lengthen. So what we're going to do today is explore with our Get Empowered Fitness balls how to soften that tissue up, bring some body and brain awareness together to get those gluteals to work properly once again. So most of our work is going to be done on the floor, but I'd like to show you one of the positions that's going to be very important and key to releasing the glutes. There's two different positions or three rather, of the pelvis. You can be in a neutral position, you can be in a tucked position in which the pubic bone is coming farther forward than the two top pelvic bones, or in a tilted position where the pubic bone is pressing backwards and the two top pelvic bones are forward. We're going to move in between those two positions of tucked and tilted as we're on the floor with the balls. So just take note of that. So we're going to come to the floor and grab hold of a soft ball. Our Get Empowered balls are just about a 3 or 4 inch stress ball. We're going to place them at the low back. So if you find the bony landmarks of the pelvis and the sacrum, you want it just along the sides of the sacrum. And then we'll lay down on top of it. Once you're in position, you're going to bring the toes and knees together and just allow them to drop apart and draw back to center. And drop apart and draw back to center. Now this is just an assessment stage to see which side may be a little bit more tight than the other. So for our purposes, we're going to work on the right leg. So we're going to shift our body weight into that first leg and remove the opposite ball from the body. Then you're going to take the back foot and scroll by pushing into that leg and move back. So the ball is moving from the sacrum in the back all the way to our outer hip. You'll do that for several rounds, and then you're going to pause right about the hip level. Here's where that pelvic tuck and tilt come in. You'll lengthen out the leg, and you're going to tuck the pelvis under and scoop the tailbone forward, and then inhale to tuck the tailbone back. So we're just going to do this and allow the ball to kind of scroll around the hip joint itself. So do this about 4 or 5 times and allow the tissue to settle. Finally, we're going to reposition the ball a little higher so you're just underneath that bony landmark at the top of the pelvis, and then let it scroll to the outer side. So we're going to come to a sideline position, and you're going to lengthen out that loaded leg. Flex through the foot and drive the pinky toe into the floor as you try to push the floor away from you. You should feel that muscle engage underneath the ball. Then you're going to completely let it relax. And again, you're going to press and completely relax. The third press, you're going to hold for about 3 breaths. So just keeping that contraction nice and strong, you're creating a false barrier so that as you breathe in and finally come into that relaxation point, you feel the ball sink even deeper, noting that you have released that tissue. So these are just several ways that you can come into a gluteal release. You'll do that on both sides, and you can do this for as long as you like. If you've got really tight gluteals, you may want to stay on the balls for 3 to 10 minutes at home. Hopefully these are helpful tricks for you, and if you have any questions or comments, please like us on our Facebook page or comment on the link below on YouTube. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.